just want to see hands up for those particular children who are ready to pray for us. Yes, peace. I think let me give this chance. Yes, peace Wanyanya. Yes, pray for us.
Gracie.
Yes, peace. Unmute and pray for us. Please try to be louder because we can't really get you.
Our Father,
Yes.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all that is evil. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, and the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us all, now and forever. Amen.
Thank you so much. Peace. Yes, peace has just opened our class today, and we are so grateful for her. Thank you so much once again. Yes.
When is the lesson going to start?
Oh, someone has just prayed for us, and that one means that our lesson is starting. Yes. When you see someone pray for us, it simply means we are starting our lesson, and this is the time, and we can't really wait any longer. I think some people are not really aware of the time, and that's why they are taking so long to get in here. But our lesson is right now on. So you also come, it's English in primary 3, and you also remember my name. Yes, I'm called teacher Abbu Lawrence. That's my name. I think you've been used to one name, Lawrence, but this is the other name. ABBU, Abbu Lawrence. Yes. And this lesson, as we have always told you, is supported by Edify Uganda, is supported by Christian Schools Owners Association and ICT Teachers Association of Uganda. So you are almost welcome to this afternoon lesson. And before we go any further, we shall start with the corrections of the work that we had last time. Yes, the work that we had on Friday, Thursday, I think it was around Thursday. Yes, I believe you all wrote this work down, and so it's the work we are going to start with today. And I believe you are all able to see my work. I also have it there. So we are going to start with these corrections. Arach is going to read for us the instruction. Arach.
These are many dashes in Kampala.
Read the instruction up. That field.
Yeah. Fill in the group gaps using on the
Okay, finally has just muted instead of finishing up with a question, but thank you. Yes, Arach Graham. Yes, praise. Kaira, read for us that instruction.
Fill in the gaps using the correct forms in words in brackets.
Oh, there's a lot of noise out there. So I don't think it's going to be convenient for you today. Yes, they are telling you to fill the gaps. Fill in the gaps using the correct forms of words in brackets. So we expect you to read the question, understand it, and then come up with a word that you feel fits in that gap. That when you read the question again with that particular word, your sentence is very correct. Yes, because there are some words that we may put there, and when we are reading the question, I mean the sentence, it may look really different from the meaning of the question. So I wanted you to read, understand before you answered anything. Yes, Valeria, read for us number 1.
There are many dash in Kampala.
The bracket.
Industries.
What's the word in bracket?
Industry.
Industry. Thank you so much, Valeria. Now, Valeria.
Yes.
Yes, when you read that question again, that there are dash in Kampala in bracket industry, which word do you think best fits that gap?
Industries.
Now read the sentence with that answer of yours.
There are many industries in Kampala.
Thank you so much, Valeria. Now, I want the spelling of that word industries, but let me pick from someone else. Valeria, you've done your part. Thank you so much. Patience. How do you spell industry? Patience. I think patience is really taking long to talk to me. Adam Ategeka. How do you read it? How do you spell industries?
Spell U spell S spell again. I
Yes.
N D.
Which word are you spelling?
Industries.
And now start.
I
Yes.
N I N D U S T R I E S.
Thank you so much. Yes, I was so interested. I was much interested in those last letters. Thank you so much. So he has spelled for us the word that we want. Yes, because we said when a word is ending in Y, but before Y is a consonant letter, we said we change that Y to I, and we add IE. Yes, we said when the word ends in Y, but before Y is a consonant letter, which is here, we change the Y to I and add ES. So that's what we've done here. And thank you so much. That's the word industry. Let's get to this number 2. And I'll pick someone who has not spoken to me. Sahara.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, read for us number 2.
The dash carry heavy luggage every day.
In the bracket.
Donkey.
Thank you so much. Now, Sahara, when
Yes.
you read the question again, when you read that sentence, and you really look at the word in bracket, which word do you think fits in that bracket? I mean that gap there.
Donkeys.
Donkeys. Donkeys. Thank you so much. And how do you spell donkeys, Sahara?
D
Yes.
D O N K E I E S.
Spell that again. I want to hear that again.
D O N
D O
D O N I C E O.
No, let's go slowly. D O N
D O N K E Y-S.
Y-S like this?
Yes.
No.
At first I heard you say I-E-S. At first I heard you say I-E-S. That's why I was very conscious. I was very keen to hearing what you're saying again. But thank you so much. That's the correct word. So we're supposed to have donkey with the just the S on the word donkey. So it was supposed to be the donkeys carry heavy luggage every day. I did not expect to see someone drop the Y into I here, then you add IES. No, that would be very wrong. So thank you so much. Yes, for that one. Now let me go to this other question. And let me just get someone who has not talked to me yet. Yes. Kimberly,
Yes.
read for us number 3.
10 dash were born in Kibuli Hospital. Bracket is baby.
Thank you so much. Now, when you look at that sentence, which word fits in that space there?
Babies.
Babies. And how do you spell babies?
B-A-B-I.
A
B-A-B.
B
I.
I
E.
C.
S.
You're wonderful. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Yes. So I don't want to see someone write babies like this, because we know I don't want to see anyone write babies like this with S there. That would be very wrong, this one here. So you write it as Kimberly has spelled for us. So this is very correct. So thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much, Kimberly. Let's get to this number 4. But this number 3, we wanted the word babies. Babies like that. Now, when I go to number 4, let me ask someone here. Okay. David, Israel Emot. David, read for us number 4.
David.
David?
Yes.
Read
Yes,
for us
teacher.
number 4.
Yes, teacher.
Read
The dash are climbing a hill. Brackets boy.
Yes, in bracket is boy. So which word do you think fits in that bracket, in that space? David? David, what was your answer there?
Boys.
The boys, yes. So we wanted the plural because they're saying the
Boys.
Thank you so much. Yes. The boys are climbing. Yes. A hill. So that was that one. Let me get this person. Yes. Tell us to read for us the next one. Someone using the count of Wamono.
Me. Me. It's me.
Yes. Read. 5.
2 families are staying in one house.
I'm not seeing the word family is there. Where is that word you're reading? I want you to read what is there.
2 dash are staying in one house.
Yes. 2 dash are staying in one house. And the word in bracket is family. So, Mono, what's your answer there? Okay, let me go to Letitia. Common, what's your answer?
Families.
Families, yes. Thank you so much. Two families are staying in one house. And Letitia is going to read for us number next. But wait, we answer this one before we get to you. So two families are staying in one house. We drop the Y to I and add ES. Letitia, number 6.
The nurses carry medicine on the dash.
And in bracket,
Trolley.
trolley, yes. And what is your answer there?
Trolleys.
You write trolleys.
T R
R
O
O
L
L
L
L
E
E
Y
Y.
S.
Wow, you're just wonderful. Thank you so much, Letitia. Yes, the nurses carry medicine on the trolleys. And the word trolleys is what Letitia has just spelled for us. So we don't drop the Y. Instead, we only add S. The trolleys, we just add S. All right, let's get to this number 7. Number 7, Josiah. Ready for us, number 7. Josiah, I'm Wesiga. Yes.
Tracy has a bunch of dash keys.
What do you think is correct there? Thank you so much. Yes, Tracy has a bunch of keys. Yes, and that's the correct word that is supposed to be in there. Thank you so much. Someone distorted my presentation here. All right. So Tracy has a bunch of keys. All right, let's get to this question number 8. Question number 8 is going to be read by a girl now. So that has been a boy. Yes, let me give the wedding. The wedding number 8.
The dash are flying around the flowers. In bracket, butterfly.
Yes, and what's your answer?
The butterflies are flying around the flowers.
Thank you so much. The butterflies are flying around the flowers. Yes, and how we write it? We drop the Y to I and add ES. The butterflies are flying around the flowers. Then we have this last question. Now that has been a girl, now this time it will be a boy. Thank you so much, Zawede, for that question there. Now this time it's a boy. I hope this one is a boy. Elton. Elton. Elton isn't responding. I may give you a chance to, yes. I wanted to give you a chance to another person yet, since you're not responding. Mujuni.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, number 9 is yours.
Madam.
Read the question number 9.
Oketo's
Okay.
dog has a dash.
Yes.
Oketo's
Okot's dog has 10 dash. In bracket.
Yes.
And what's your answer?
Puppies.
Puppies. Can you spell the word puppies? Spell it for me.
Puppies.
Yes.
P-U.
P-U.
P.
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 Another P.
I-E-S.
Yes. I-E-S. Thank you so much, Mujuni. Yes, I thought he was only going to add S, then I would say no. So the correct word is that one there. Thank you so much. So, this dog has 10 puppies. 10 puppies. And the puppies, we spell it in that way. Puppies. So thank you so much. Anyone who got everything correct? Yes, by show of hands. Oh, okay. Amanya, Babirie, Elton, Grace, all these people got everything correct. Yes, Christabel, Timbale, Priscilla, that was very amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I believe there are so many others who are not putting up their arms. Yes, children, I told you that when we are putting up our arms, we don't put them up physical at home. We don't just raise our arms like this, no? We only go to the reaction part, and there is where you say that you see the word raise a hand. Yes, raise your hand, so that's where you tap and your hand comes up. Because we can't see you when you're naughty, when your camera is not on. So the only way we can see the hands up is through that icon there. So thank you. And so I have to move on. I believe you have all written the corrections. So I want to go to our third lesson. It's our third lesson, and you can lower your hand still in the same way. Go to the reaction. You see where there is lower hand. That's where you tap and your hand will go down. That's very good. I want to see children doing that. Yes, Tony, Ariana, Ajangole, try doing that and we see how perfect you are. Yes, there are some who are still on. Just go to the reaction, tap lower hand, yes. That's why I want you to be very, very, yes, good at. I can see people are still having hands up. But a good thing, they are reducing, meaning people are doing that. That's very good. So it's our third lesson of English, and today is Monday, 2nd of August, 2021. So that's our date for today. And we have entered a new month. So I don't expect someone to be still writing July. So we are now in August. And you learn how to spell the word August so that as we go on, yes, you are not writing it wrongly. So that's the date for today. I don't want you to have a lot of things to write for me because they may take a lot of our time here. But I want you to just write those few things that you are only seeing there. The day today, your name, and the name of your teacher. And after there, yes, we shall be good to go. We shall be so good to go. So I want you to do that in just some few seconds. I only wanted people like someone using the account name of Galaxy Tab A. Kindly unmute and tell me your name.
Somebody Chitata.
Chitata. Yes, we keep renaming this, but I don't know how it comes up with the same thing every time. Chitata. Okay, Damali. Okay, let me just write Damali. Okay. So Damali, yes, your Chitata Damali. All right. I think that's the person that I may need right now to tell me their name. So Damali, have you finished writing that information?
Yes, I'm done.
You're done. I like that. Thank you so much. You know, with the good thing with this class, children are very fast. They don't waste time. They don't waste time. And that's very good. Ruth from Ginger. Ruth. Yes, Ruth. I see Ruth Ginger. I don't know whether that's the place or is the name. No matter, but I need to hear from you. Ruth. Ruth is not really responding to me. Belan, Bafuna. Bafuna. Really, no, very tricky there. Okay, very, very tricky, really. Peace. Have you finished?
Yes.
That's so amazing.
No.
Yes and a no. Okay, so with your name, I think that one you can write it later on because we are really running against time. Are we running against time?
I can't see the screen.
You can't do what?
I can't see the screen.
Oh, no. Sorry about that. Someone said they can't see the screen. I don't know who that could be. Yes. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Who was that person that was saying can't see the screen? Ruth, you can't see the screen?
Yes.
What are you seeing on your screen?
Nothing.
You see nothing. How? Oh, I think my colleagues can handle that. Someone can't see the screen. I think you just need to get to them. Thank you. And yes, today we are continuing with the nouns. We are continuing with nouns. And today I want us to look at another group of nouns. Yes, I want us to look at another group of nouns. Last time we saw those nouns that drop the Y to I and add ES. And we saw those nouns that only add S to the Y, depending on the rule governing them. So today we want to look at another group of these nouns. Blessing.
Okay.
Ready for me that heading.
Now, nouns that end in O form their plural by adding ES.
Thank you so much, Blessing. Yes. That nouns that end in letter O, that you see a word ending in letter O, for such words, they form their plural. Like when you're talking about many of them, we simply add ES to those words. But not all of them, so we shall see those that add ES and those that do not. So that's why I want you to be very, very attentive so that you can know that this particular word ends in O but adds ES, while this one also ends in O, but for it, when you're talking about this plural, you don't add ES. Instead, you add ES. Now, children, I want you to give me some words some nouns that you know end in letter O. Yes. Ajangole, do you have any word that you know ending in letter O? Yes. Ajangole?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Tell me any name of something
Yes, teacher.
letter O. Like when you're writing it, it ends in O. We can start with those things that we eat.
Goes.
Again?
Goes.
Goes. I think he's saying go. Okay, go is not a noun. Instead, it's a verb. She's saying the word go. Yeah. And she says when we are talking about many, and you now say goes. Okay, well, thank you, but this is not a noun. Instead, it's a verb. So we are basically looking at nouns that end in O, but when we are changing them to our plural, we only add ES. For example, you always enjoy mangoes. So look at the word mango. Yes, the word mango ends in letter O. Okay? But when we are talking about the plural form of mango, what do you say? How do you, yes, Amanya? What's the plural form of mango?
Mangoes.
Spell the word mango you want.
M
M
A
A
N
N
G
E
O
O
E
E.
S.
Thank you so much. Yes, that is what we wanted exactly. So you can see that this word ends in letter O. Okay, but when we are talking about its plural, we add E S. These ones don't have a special or a specific rule they follow that it should be ending in O, but before O is this letter. No, for these ones, it's just there's no rule against them. So that's why we just need to identify them and those that do not add ES. I want you to look at this other word, tomato. Tomato. Okay. I want you to look at the word tomato. It ends in letter O. And what's the plural form of tomato? And I just pick out someone who is going to tell me this. Priscilla, what's the plural form of tomato?
Tomatoes.
Thank you so much, Priscilla. Yes. She's saying the plural form of tomato is tomatoes, much as she has said tomatoes. Members, we don't say tomatoes, eh? Yes, we say tomatoes. So the form of tomato is tomatoes, yes. With the all, we add it, O, E, S. Yes, tomato. So much. So we have basically look at such words that when we are talking about their plural, we simply letter S. And I'm giving you some 2 examples here. And the rest will be you to do. Okay, look at those 3 words. Now, those 3 words and their plural forms. Let me pick out, yes, Damian. What's the first word that you're seeing? Damien? He's not responding. Othieno?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what's the first word there?
Mango.
And we say in plural?
Mangoes.
Thank you so much. The second one? Oh, I still wanted him to respond there. Okay, Rachel, the second one? Rachel, the second one? Oh, I may go to Samantha. Samantha, the second word? Yes? Martha is not responding. Christabel?
Tomato.
Okay.
Is
Thank
I
you so
said
much.
here.
Christabel, the third one? Christabel, the third word?
Potato.
Okay, potato, and we say potatoes. Yes, thank you so much. So those particular words that is ending in O, we add letter ES to them to form their plurals. Mango, mangoes. Tomato, tomatoes. Potato, potatoes. And then we have some other words that you're going to complete for me. Yes, mosquito, dash. Hero, dash. Flamingo, dash. Yes, you're going to complete those other words there in your book, and I'm watching over you. Yes. Brian? Adrian?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. What's the plural form of mosquito?
Mosquitoes.
Yes. How do you spell it?
M
Yes.
O S Q U I T O E S. The word is potatoes.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you so much, Brian. Pretty. What's the plural form of hero?
Heroes.
And spell heroes?
H-E-R-O-E-S. The word is heroes.
Thank you so much, Pretty. Yes, that's the word heroes. Then flamingo. We tried renaming this person. I don't know how it has again come back to the same thing. Someone using Gabriela Musiment. I think that was Christian. Christian.
Teacher,
Yes, spell for us flamingos.
flamingos. F-L-A-M-I-N-G-O-E-S. Flamingos.
Thank you so much. Yes, Christian. All right, so let's first list those words and we move on. List them this side. The other part is very okay. You only keep adding ES. So list them as they are there. Anthony. I think Anthony has really gone off. I mean, has gone very far. Ziada.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, which word are you on?
I've finished.
Oh, that's very amazing. Thank you so much, Ziada. Mile, even Hadija has finished, I think. Yes, because they are together there. So you must also have finished. Mile? Achitende, I think you've also finished that part.
Yes,
Have you? Have you also finished there?
Yes.
Have you finished writing that work?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. She says she has also finished writing that. So those are some of those words. And so we are going to see some sentences and we see how to have them. So below are some sentences that I want you to study and identify those words that we want to give their plurals. Yes, you can see that sentence there. And it says, I bought one mango. And there we are talking about one particular thing. That's a mango that you bought. Yes, and if someone has bought more than that, then we give that in plural and say, I bought 3 mangoes. So there you see the words that we are looking out for. The word mango here is in singular, the other side is in plural. And here we have tomatoes. John sells tomato, and you're talking about one tomato. If there are more than one, then they become tomatoes. And John sells the tomatoes. There they are many. So we add ES onto the words. So they can ask you, change the sentence in plural form. And there you find work very easy for you. We are not writing those sentences. Don't worry. We are not writing them. Yes, we are just going to go to another group of words. They also end in O. Yes, you can actually see from there that some nouns that end with O change to plurals by adding S. So it's just a matter of adding S to them. There's no specific formula that we use to mean that these particular words end with the O but add ES, then these ones end with O but only add S. So we are going to identify some of those words that end in O, but when we are talking about their plural, we use or we add letter S to them. For example, look at those 2 words. And Anthony, what's the first word there? Anthony, the first word? I see many people are coming up. Jeno, Elisha, Alicia.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, what's the first word there?
Radio.
Radio. And how do you write radio in plural?
Radios.
L.
R-A-D-I-O-S. Radios.
Thank you so much. So here you can see that it also ends in letter O, but we don't add ES to form its plural. We don't add ES. You get it? Much as it also ends in O, but with it, when we are writing it in plural, we only add letter S. You've seen it here. Yes? So you must be careful of these words. Then look at the word piano. Piano. And we say pianos. It's not a matter of adding ES also, but instead we add ES. So these ones become wrong. This is not supposed to be there. So you can see that these particular words that change or that end in O may not specifically add ES, but there are some words that end in, some words that end in O but only add ES. We have so many others that I want you to complete. Like the word avocado, avocado, avocados, zoo, zoos, igloo, igloos, banjo, banjos, video, videos, photo, photos. So these particular words, we only add letter S to form their plurals. Okay, thank you. Someone, yes, Akulu, you're there? Akulu? Akulu with me? Yes, are you with me? Yes, are you?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's good, Akulu. What's the plural form of video? Akulu.
Videos.
And can you spell for me the word videos?
Yes.
Yes, start.
V.
Yes. Go on.
V.
Yes.
O. S.
You spell it again.
V-I-D-E.
V-I-D-E.
O.
O. S. Thank you so much. Yes. That's the word videos. So we don't add ES for those words. So that's how we write them in their plural. Thank you so much. Divine. Divine.
Yes, teacher.
What's the plural form of photo?
Photos.
And how do you spell it?
P.
P.
H.
H.
O.
Yes.
T.
O.
O. E. A. S.
Say it again.
P. H.
Yes.
O. T. O. S.
O. S. Oh, I thought you were going to say O-E-S. Okay, thank you so much. I was getting you properly. Okay, so those are some of those words that change the O, that just only add S to form their plurals. So
Okay, teacher.
Yes, thank you. So you can complete that list. You can complete that list. Then I take you to some other thing there. Complete that list very, very fast. I want to find out if people are really finishing up with this list.
Radio, radios. Avocado, avocados.
I thought they are going to
Zoom, zoom.
Oh, someone was really talking to us there. All right, we have this person using Techno WX3P. Unmute and tell me your name so that I don't call you by that name. Yes, Techno WX.
Yes.
Yes, what's your name again?
Little Napoleon.
You're called Napoleon. Okay. Napoleon, thank you. Which number are you, Napoleon? Which word, I mean? Oh.
Yes.
Which word are you on?
Zoo.
You're on zoo. Okay. Try to be faster. Yes. Phonicsly, which word are you?
I'm on igloo.
Igloo. Okay, igloo. Yes, igloo. That's good. So you are left with the 3 words to go. Igloo, banjo. Yes. Craig. Craig Ramsey. Craig, which word are you? Craig isn't talking to me. And yet I wanted to hear Craig's voice. Wanted to hear the voice and we move on. Yes, Tendo.
Avocado.
Okay, someone is still on avocado.
Yeah.
Or Tendo,
Right.
which word are you on? Oh, Tendo. Daniela. Daniela, which word? Nachitende. Oh, Nachitende hasn't responded to me. So those are some of those words that I want you to look into very, very well. Yes, I believe some people have already finished that. And so I need to take them to the next. All right, I believe everyone has finished that part. And yes, we shall be moving on. Yes, I want us to see some of these sentences as well. Yes, Kimberly, had you finished the other words? Kimberly?
Yes.
That's very good. And some other people, don't worry if you have not finished. We shall show you that work again. We shall send it in the group. Yes, so let's see these sentences here. Yes, the first sentence, Tendo, read for us that sentence. Tendo has had issues with the, yes, read that sentence for us.
Tom Boat Run Radio.
Yes, and there we are talking about particularly one radio. So Tom bought one radio. Maybe that's the radio he bought. So particularly only one radio. Then when someone has bought more than 3, I mean more than 1, then we can say Tom bought 3 radios with S. I want the main emphasis is on that word radio. Yes, and if there are many radios, yes, we can say radios and only adding letter S to them. then we can say, I took a photo at the beach. Meaning you took one photo or you were alone. You know, I was alone and I took a photo at the beach. So there I am. I've taken a photo at the beach. And if we were many, then we took photos. So we can say we took photos at the beach. And that means we were many. We were many. I was not alone. So here I was alone. Here we are more than one. We can be 2, we can be 3, we can be even 10, we can be even 100. As long as we are more than one, then we are many. So we took photos there. All right. So if you take one photo, that's one photo with it without any S on it. If there are more than one, then those are photos. So those are some of the sentences that I wanted to share with you. And so here we have a very simple activity of 10 questions. This time around we have 10 of them that I will want you to take down in these remaining minutes. Yes, I want you to take down those questions in these remaining minutes, and I want you to answer them properly. So you are not writing the other sentences that I was showing you. You're only writing this activity. Remember, we started with those words that add ES. We went to our words that only add S, and there we go to this particular activity. Yes, I want you to write that activity. You may not write these other words that activity 3 of lesson 3. You may just write activity, and you write that instruction. It's very, very important. That fill in the gaps with the plural forms of the words in brackets. Yes, I'm going to give you about 5 minutes for you to finish that. And yes, we shall be ending our lesson in some 7 minutes time. Yes, let me be talking to some people here. Khadija? Khadija?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Have you started on the activity?
Yes, teacher.
That's very amazing. So, Khadija, read for me that number 1.
We bought many dash from the market last Saturday.
In a bracket?
Brackets, tomato.
I say that word is what? Tomato.
Tomato.
Yes. And how do you write the plural form? Khadija, spell for me the word tomatoes. Oh, Khadija has run away. Okay. Ariana, how do you spell the word tomatoes? Roxana. Yes. Spell for me tomatoes.
Spell the word tomatoes.
Yes.
Tomatoes.
Thank you so much. Yes. That's the word I wanted to spell for me. Tomatoes. That's good. Last time, okay, Natalia. Natalia.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, which number are you?
I'm on number 2.
You are on number 2, okay. And which word is in bracket on number 2?
Piano.
Piano. And how do you write the plural form of piano? I want you to spell for me.
Pianos.
Spell for me.
Pianos.
Wow, you are just amazing. Pianos. It only adds letter S.
S.
That's very good. Thank you so much. Yes, I've given you some time to finish up that activity. that I've presented over to you there. There are people that I've never talked to, and yet I really feel they should say something before the lesson ends. This person who is using 603 SH, I think that's the shillings. I don't know what the name is. 603. I've tapped on you. Yes. What's your name?
Small a.
Speak loudly.
Number 4. So what go copper notes is Number 3.
603.
There are
Yes, now speak out. What's your name?
All right, there. Then
What's your name?
Many M-A-N-Y.
Oh, I thought it was this 603 talking to us. Then there is even 6. Oh God. Parents, let's try to be critical with the things of names. We cannot call someone by this name, 6,000 something. We can't really tell whether that person is having a name. So let's try to always rename our gadgets other than having names that are not even there, because we cannot even tell who that person is. Okot Raymond. Okot. Okot is not responding to me. Oh, Mugisha, Martha. Yes, Martha, which number are you?
Number 1.
Hey, you're just starting number 1.
Yes.
Try to be faster. Letitia Nasali, which number are you?
Number 4.
Oh, you're number 4. So we can see that we have people who are on number 1, others are on number 4. You may find some other people on number 8. So that means we may not be able to wait for everyone to finish. That's why we prefer having this work in the Google Classroom so that everyone finds it there in the right time. But we shall have it sent to the WhatsApp groups. So you shouldn't worry of where you will find this work after class. Okay. Bujuni is asking me not to go. Yes, I can see. Don't go. The work is too much. Hey, 10 numbers are too much for you. You are in P3, you people. You are big children. You are not in P1. Yes, someone was asking whether we write. Yes, that's what we are doing. Everyone is saying I'm done. Very interesting things here. But let's not.
Number 5.
Okay, that's good. Number 5 is okay. Yeah, so we are going to have this work sent to the WhatsApp group. I believe now whoever is here should be part of the WhatsApp group. Yes, we should be now part of the WhatsApp group. And if at all maybe someone is not in the WhatsApp group, well, we may have that person raise an issue right now.
Teacher,
Well,
can we have time to do the activity?
Teacher,
yes.
I never did.
You never did this activity?
The work.
Why?
I'm not done.
Why didn't you do the work?
Teacher, can we have time to do the work?
Yeah, it's okay because that's what I've been giving you.
Us time for the beginning.
You have time for doing the work?
No,
For the beginning.
Teacher,
for the work. I'm going to send this work in the book, in the WhatsApp
Bye,
group.
teacher. Thank you for the lesson.
I'm done with the work.
I love you,
Teacher.
teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Daddy, you didn't add
I